Hi ladies, Chelsea here with our week 3, day 4 programming. And today we're going to be focusing completely on lower body and abs. So if you have not already warmed up, now is a great time to pause this video, get in a little warm up, get that heart rate elevated a bit, and get ready to really move. As far as equipment goes for today, you guys could potentially use your dumbbells and your band. I don't actually have mine with me at the moment, but I'll talk through kind of what that would look like with each exercise that you could incorporate those with. So if you're ready to get started, we are going to begin with our first round of exercises. First, we're going to be doing lunges. So these are traditional lunges where we're stepping forward rather than backwards. If you had your dumbbells, you would be holding them by the side, forward, lunging forward. Next, we have lateral lunges. So you're going to be lunging to the side like this, up to each side. And you could potentially use a dumbbell again to progress this movement. You would just hold the dumbbell in front of you. So where I have my hands together, a dumbbell. And then you guys have plank hip dips. You guys have done these before. Those are the ones where we're in the plank position and we're going side to side in a nice controlled movement, rocking back and forth. Really no way to progress those or modify them. For our next round of exercises, we have a reverse lunge with the knee up. So we did this one last week. Again, you could potentially progress it by holding dumbbells. And then on the flip side, if you need to modify it a little bit, then you could take the knee up out if you need to. But I challenge you to make sure that you are trying at least a few reps with the lunge and then bringing the knee up. So it'll look like this. We're lunging backwards. So this is a reverse lunge, stepping backward rather than forward. And when we come up, the knee's coming with us. Back, knee up, back, knee up. Same thing on the other leg. Then we have fire hydrants. So for this one, we're going to be down in a plank position. This is a good one to do with your band if you have it. So around here, your band where we usually place it. And it's kind of funny, think like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, literally, just like that. So we're bringing our leg up and down, up and down. So a hip abduction movement. As I mentioned, to progress it, add in that band around your hips. To modify, there's really no modification for this exercise. Okay, this next one we're going to do is kind of a difficult movement. So I'm going to try to break it down for you. This is called a Spider-Man lunge. And I want you ladies to do your best. It's difficult because it really incorporates flexibility as well, which if you haven't really built up to where the flexibility is where you want it to be yet, it can make doing these Spider-Man lunges a little bit difficult. Do your best. Try and get through the repetitions if you can. If not, you can just hold a plank. So we're going to be in a push-up position like so, and we are bringing the back leg up, and it's going to end by our hands. So like this. 1, back to push-up, 2, back to push-up, but we're going to alternate from side to side. So 1 push-up position, 1 push-up position, until we have done all the repetitions. So like I mentioned, more difficult, not necessarily because it takes a lot of muscular strength, but it does take that flexibility. And then for our final round of exercises, first we have that plie squat. You guys have done this a couple times. Remember, we're turning out from the hips, feet pointing outwards, feet wider than shoulder width apart, and plie squat. Making sure that we're driving the knees outward. They shouldn't be going forward. They definitely shouldn't be going in, pushing them outward. Then we have a single leg glute bridge. So for this one, we're going to be down on our backs and we're going to be doing that glute bridge. So pushing up with one leg. Modification for that one would be to keep both feet on the ground and do our traditional glute bridge where we're pushing our hips up towards the sky. And then our final exercise is plank hold. You guys know how to do that one. Down on our forearms. If you want to make it a little easier, you could hold it in a push-up position. But that is all of our exercises for today. And I will see you guys for week 4 next. So day 5 is our plyo day. And remember, as I always say, there's really no modification for those plyo exercises. You could take the jump out if you need to, but that's really the only way to modify most of those exercises. And the only people who really would need some kind of modification would be those who have a lower body injury. If you fall in that category, feel free to shoot me a message and I can help you come up with some ideas for what to do on day 5. So I hope you guys have had a fabulous week. Looking forward to seeing your check-ins for the week.